What's going on, everybody? It's Lucas here with Spiritually Seeking. There's been a lot going on with me lately. One of the first things that I'd like to tell you that's been going on with me that I've been really fucking focusing on to make happen, because I'm in a situation where if I don't do something about what's going on with my living situation, I don't know where I'm going to end up. Having said that, at the same time, it's like all this shit and that I'm trying to work so hard for and trying to get, or stuff that I want, I almost ask myself if, like, any of it even really matters, because, like, we only do have one life, like, granted, but, I got a second chance to be in this life whenever I was, 1.5. I was diagnosed with that disease, and I had to get a new liver, so I had to have a liver transplant. And, I'm probably going to carry that with me for the rest of my life. Not that I know if it's really a bad thing or a good thing. All I know is that whenever I do think about it, I don't feel good. Like, the only part that makes me feel good about it whenever I'm thinking about it is the fact that, I have a chance to sit here and explain to you all, like, what's been going on and, like, the challenges with my life here lately, and, I feel like sometimes, I may have even said this before, like, sometimes I feel like I don't even know if any of the shit that I worry about, including that, and whenever I say that, I mean me thinking about what I went through whenever I was a baby, has caused me to look at myself different than other people. And I know that that's, like, wrong, because, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I know He's my Savior. I know that He died on the cross for me, and He loves me very much. The amount of love that He has for me and everybody on this world doesn't even matter up to the amount of love that anybody could have for anybody. That being said, like, I do not feel like some of the things that I do are very Christian-like, because I don't know if God would approve of it. I've stole before. I've lied. I've cheated. I've drank beer. I've smoked weed. I've done drugs. I've had sex before marriage. And all this stuff that you know, to my knowledge now, um, is looked at as a sin. Um, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like I've been wasting almost half of my life searching for a spot for me to fit in this world and in this reality that I've wasted time, and now I don't know if I can regain that time and save myself before shit goes haywire. But anyway, like, whenever I think about what happened to me whenever I was a kid, I'm glad that I was able to have a second chance to be here. Although I will say that being here has not really been that fun here these last fucking 3 years. Except for the fact that I had a baby boy, which was a miracle to me. Thank you, Lord. Because for the longest time, because of what I have been throughout my life as a child, just being in and out of the fucking hospital all the time, having liver surgery, then after that having to have my spleen removed and missing a shit ton of school that resulted in me having to fucking it caused my parents to think that it would have been a good idea for them to hold me back in first grade. So that's what happened. And then after that, it wasn't like right after that, but several years later, like after that happened, I had hand surgery a couple times. And then after that, I think it was probably 2015 or 2016, 17, somewhere around there. I was working for my mother and my father, who at the time was still running the grocery store that we had ran for quite some time, the whole time we were living in West Salem. You know, it was fucked up, okay? Like, it was probably around that time, but I was dating a girl, living in an apartment with her. We were both working. She was working more than me, which kind of made me feel bad, but you know, I wasn't one to say, hey, you have to get this job and this job only. It's just like, I didn't even say anything about her having to get a job. It doesn't even matter. The point that I'm trying to get to is the fact that ever since I remember living with her in that apartment and working for my parents as a meat cutter, I was at home one day, and I don't know if she was there or not. I don't think she was. I think she was at work. And I was pretty fucked up on some drugs. And, you know, I don't think it was the drugs that did this, but I'm not going to say it didn't, like, help the matter in it anyway. But I'm not going to say that you know, it did help because I don't really know. All I know is I was pretty fucked up on some up speed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Probably shouldn't have been doing it. And I decided to go take a shower. And as soon as I'm in the shower, I'm scrubbing my body, my soap, washing my body, and I wash my hair, and I get to the part where I put soap in my hands, I rub my hands together, and I'm going like this to my face and scrubbing my face, and all of a sudden, I heard this like weird like pop click sound, and kind of like felt it here on like my like right around here. And I shit you not, dude, like I don't know if my parents or whoever still has pictures, but my left eye was literally about so fucking swollen that it was about like shut. Like it was pretty bad. And it took a long time for them to find out what the fuck was going on. All I know is that they thought it was malaria at first, or some bullshit. And then, come to find out, I had a couple head scans, or CAT scans on my head, during the time of me staying at this hospital for, like, maybe a week or two. That my family doctor had ordered that I don't get to see no more, which really sucks because he was the best doctor I ever had, and he's about the only fucking doctor I really trust anymore. But anyway, so I had these scans that he ordered, and come back to find out that I had 2 brain aneurysms in my head. So the one that they found that they was worried about was like on my right side of my head, like right behind my right eye. And they did brain coil surgery on it because they were afraid that if they didn't, I could have busted and it could have ruptured and I could have died, or I could have even lost my fucking eyesight, they said, if I didn't end up dying, if that was to happen. So they ended up doing that right away. However, I forgot to mention that during the time that I'm going through this scan, I'm sitting here thinking, please just fucking find out what the hell's going on, because like I am so sick and tired of jumping through fucking hoops of fire and fucking whatever the fuck just to fucking get people to stop picking at me. Like, because I've been nit and picked at my whole life by you fucking doctors and you surgeons. Granted, there are some ones that I like and that I do appreciate. I appreciate the one that gave me my liver. I appreciate the doctor that helped me find my brain thing. I appreciate the doctors that helped repair my hand and my wrist so many times whenever they probably didn't even want to, and I didn't even deserve to have that surgery, if you ask me, because I was pretty stupid back then and my anger got the best of me. And I was punching shit, but I don't do that no more. So yeah. But that's what's been going on in my head lately. But here's what's been going on in my life. I turned 30 on January 23rd. Um, let's see what else is going on. I got a new job at Walmart. I'm working in... Hold on a second, people. Working in the deli. I think what else is going on. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I had to end up buying a new vehicle because the vehicle that my grandfather had gave me, or that I had inherited, I was driving down the road one day coming back home from a job interview when it was snowing that day. And right as I'm driving on the road, like right in front of the fucking hospital here in this town where I live, there's a fucking guy, like maybe 2 or 3 blocks down on like this side of me, on the right side, and he's in either a backhoe or a bulldozer in some kind of facility driveway, just plowing their drive and making it clear for them. Well, as I get to the part where I'm passing the driveway, he's plowing, okay? As he's plowing, he slides and cannot stop. So he says. And his bucket part, you know, the thing that like sticks out and goes like this, and hit my fucking car, busted the fucking windshield, the back windshield passenger, fucked up both of the doors on my right side. The car was totaled out, and then to make matters worse, he didn't even fucking take care of it. Like, he didn't even take responsibility for his own fuck up. So, and what I mean by that is, like, he did not even fucking offer to, like, call his insurance or anything. The only thing that really happened was he asked me what my name was. I told him my name. He wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I told him my phone number, and he wrote it down on a piece of paper, and he said he was going to call me. And, you know, sitting here thinking, like, while he's explaining to me this, right when he gets to the point whenever he says, I'll just call you in a little bit, I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, the fuck right, dude. You're just fucking trying to fucking find a way out of this because you think that I'm fucking dumb. But really, I'm not dumb. You know what I am? I'm to the point where I don't fucking give a shit what kind of shit you put me through. Because I've been through it. So bring it the fuck on. Alright? That's my fucking shit. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it. You got a problem with it, you can kiss my fucking ass. Alright? Not trying to sound mean to anybody. But I'm sick and tired of going through all this fucking shit. But I'm going through it, so you might as well just keep fucking piling it on, because I bet you I can fucking take it. And whenever I get out and come out of it 100, I'm gonna be looking at you like, who's a fucking dumbass? Because it's not me. And who's the one that's fucking stupid and lazy and really is calling me out on their own shit? What you probably say about me, you're saying because it's something that is within you that you can't live with. It's some kind of insecurity within yourself. And the only reason that you fucking say that shit is because it makes you fucking feel better. So let me ask you a question. Did it make you feel better whenever you fucking asked me for my number and my name and knew right then and there at that second that you weren't gonna fucking call me to begin with? Like, why waste my fucking time, dude? And why waste yours? Not that I fucking give a fuck about yours. Especially now. But hey, guess what? I'm still here, and I'm still kicking, and you probably don't even know what kind of shit mess you left me with and what I had to go through to fucking be able to get wheels back. But I got some, and now I gotta fucking work my fucking ass off and pay for this fucking thing because of your fucking dumbass. All I know is, I don't know your name, but if I ever fucking find out, it's not gonna be good, and I know where to start. The fucking facility parking lot that you were plowing was called the something Department of Agriculture. And I'll fucking go up there to the damn place in person myself and ask them who's all on your fucking payroll and your roster or whatever the fuck, because whoever you got plowing your fucking driveway when it's snowing needs fucking lessons, and he needs to fucking take up some responsibility because he ain't got none. Anyway, I'm done with my fucking rant, but I think you all get my fucking point. Like, if you're gonna put me through shit, that's fine, once or twice, but you keep fucking doing it to me, I'm gonna notice, and I'm gonna give it right back to you, but it's gonna taste a lot fucking worse. Bye.